finding out when the debates are happening, and do you have any feelings about Warren or Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren or Bernie Sanders?
I think I've heard more about Bernie Sanders since 2016.
Uh-huh.
Elizabeth Warren, I don't really know too much about her. I know that Trump made fun of her and called her Pocahontas because she said she was a part Native American.
Yeah. But you think you're going to vote Democrat next year? And why?
To tell you the truth, I don't know because Trump, nobody's really been specific on what he really has done that is positive or good for the country. You know, a lot of people say, well, he got a lot of jobs. But he promised those swing states that they call, what was it, Ohio, Michigan, or Virginia, that he was going to get the coal miners back to work and have Dolly Parton sing another song about coal miners. Or, anyway, but he didn't. And now a lot of people are complaining. I think that's why he lost Kentucky. It turned Democrat not too long. Was it last week when they voted? Yes, last week.
So you know a good bit. You're reading a lot of news.
Well,
but you're also not as convinced about the Democrats.
But no.
Because you say you're not sure which way you're going to vote next year.
Because that's why I'm telling you that a lot of people, depends on left or right, say negative stuff about this. This guy say negative stuff about this. You know, so it's too much mudslinging and not enough truth. So you don't know.
Okay.
I would like to vote Democrat if there's a good candidate. Yes.
Okay.
But I mean, and it's not all about. You know, I mean, I know that they talk a lot about health issues,
Yeah.
Even me right now, even though I got what I got, I know how to stabilize my high blood pressure. I know how to take care of my A1C, right? The only thing that worries me is my vision and my heart. I would like to see specialists, but you know what? It's not even long-term stuff that I want to do. I just want to go see him for a few months, tell him where I'm at, find out where I'm at, so I know what to do to prevent anything else happening, you know?
Right.
I don't want to be long-term depending on, I don't really like doing it, but I have to. And I've been real lucky since I got out. I haven't checked my heart. I know my vision is getting worse because I have to go get some reading glasses.
Yeah.
And, but that's what I want to take care of. I don't want to be on the gravy train for the rest of my life like a lot of people do. If I could get a job, shit, I would even tell them, go to Social Security, tell them, you know what? Keep me off of Social Security until I deserve it when I'm 66 in 4 months.
So you really value being able to support yourself.
Well, I've always been independent, so I hate having to go do what I'm doing and depending on what somebody else says. It makes you feel less of it makes me feel less of a person because I gotta be asking for a handout and it sucks.
To you it feels like a handout?
Yes. I mean, there's people that deserve it and more than I do. Maybe people like my daughter that are in a wheelchair. But I mean, I know that I'm willing and able to still work and contribute something. If not, contribute something. But but having to depend on this check that I get monthly and being grouchy and stressed out every month, how am I going to make ends meet? You know, I don't even have a car.
Oh, you don't.
It's,
how do you get around when you go look for jobs?
My daughters come by.
Oh, yeah.
But even then, you think about it, you say, well, I'll go look for a job. The first thing they says, well, you need your dependable transportation back and forth to work. Have you got your own car?
Right.
You know, and I know a lot of people say, well, you can just walk down Home Depot and get a job there. But they don't take people with a criminal background. I know, I've applied and I got hired when they first opened up. And they didn't take me because of my background.
Was that the first time that you ended up in prison?
No, second time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that doesn't help. Like I said, it doesn't matter your education, your knowledge of whatever job you're applying for. Those two, what really counts is your background, your age, and your health. Those things that will mess you up. Well, that's what's happened to me.
Do you have any feelings about criminal justice reform? People on the left talk a lot about how there shouldn't be as harsh punishments for drug possession because it's putting a lot of people in prison.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's changed through the years, but not enough. I mean, I've seen people that, when I was in there, oh, what are you here for? One day they got me with an 8-ball, which is 3.5 grams of cocaine. And I got 5 years. Just, man, you must have had a bad lawyer, because 5 years for something that small, you should have gotten probation, or they should have sent you to some sort of program. Or you a user, or you a seller, or, I mean, it all depends.
Yeah.
And other guys, what really surprised me the most was there was a lot of people there for DWIs.
Oh, really?
Yes, and this is, I learned something
and
that I
they were
didn't
there for
know.
a while?
Yes, because some of them were already like their third offense.
Ah, okay.
But some of them had, you hear a lot of stuff, and I remember one guy told me, I wasn't even, I already had 2 DWIs, so I knew better not to be drinking and driving. I wasn't drinking, I was already drunk when I left the house, but I went down to the burger joint to get a burger. I got my burger, went outside of the parking lot, I was eating my burger, had the key on to listen to the radio while I ate my burger, and calmed down, because he had gotten an argument with his wife. So, eating his burger, cops drove up, and, when you're drinking, you can smell it. It goes all the way down to the TV.
Yeah.
So, you been drinking, sir? Are you drinking, sir? No, I'm not drinking. I drank earlier. I'm here eating a burger, and I'm going home. So, let me see your ID. And based on your past history, that's how they judge you, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, it shows you that you have 2 previous, you've been arrested for DWI, right? Yeah, but I'm not driving. But you're drunk. So, yeah, but I don't have any alcohol. So, based on your history, see, he was already judged and hanged and executed.
Yeah.
And you know what I found out that I didn't know was that as long as you have the key on the ignition, they can take you in for DWI.
Oh, they can. So you feel like once you've gotten in some trouble with the law, it's really hard to shake off.
Yes.
And start again.
Because think about it.
It's always hangs over.
So you got a son or daughter, right? And you're the HR of a company, right? And I go in, and your son or your daughter's having problems with drugs. There's been going on an issue. And then I come around, and I've been convicted of the drug possession charges. Are you going to, what are you going to think about that?
Yeah.
It's hard. I mean, there are some jobs, but they're really physically demanding that I can't do anymore. I can't. Like one day I've been going to the labor ready where there's the day-to-day jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And they sent me to the Port of Brownsville to work. And I get there and they try to treat you like a slave, actually. Because, they're only paying you $7.50 an hour or $7.75, whatever. And this guy had a stack of railroad ties. They're about 7 feet long. You know what the railroad ties are, right? The black ones that are on the railroad?
Yeah.
Well, he wanted me to move them from there and stack them somewhere else. I look at that and I try to lift one, and I know that I wasn't going to be able to lift